Okay, so excuse the fucking voice. I have man flu, and everyone realizes and knows that man flu is the worst. It makes you sound like this daft twat here. But this channel, what's it called? DaBearWorld, yeah. All mates know me as Bear. DaBearworld, honest reviews, or honest guitar reviews, honest reviews. So, I've had a bit of time, and I thought I'd give you a bit of an update. I thought that it was about time to give you an honest and frank review of the videos that I've been putting out recently about all, actually what I mean is the guitars, yeah. And it's all very, very, very well in people reviewing stuff when they first get it, but when they've been living with it for about, I don't know, 2 or 3, 4 months or so, is it still the same? In some places better, in some places pile of dog shit. So we got a bit of a curve here, because what I'm going to give you an update on today, okay, is the most recent purchase, was the repurchase of the Hotone Ampero, and that was when I was comparing that against my Quad Cortex. Then we're going to take a re-review of my Chibsons. So let's see if we can see it behind me. I'm going to dig out my Matthias Jabs Chibson Explorer. A lot of you seem to have liked that. In fairness, we're going to have another look at another honest opinion. I'm not going to go into details of these fucking things again. It's just give you a bit of playing and a bit of an honest update on each of these items. Yeah. So this is not going to be a huge long video. So my Chibson Blue Custom and my SG. Okay. I can tell you now straight away one of the other guitars. So this red one, so the red Mexican Fender Player limited edition, limited edition with roasted maple neck and 50s pickups, 50s custom shop pickups. Fantastic guitar, without a doubt. However, I am selling that. And I'm looking to purchase a Jackson, another sort of almost specialist in HSS. Yeah, so I'm looking at the Jackson Soloist X Series. That'll come anyway. So let's go back. So the 3 Chibsons we're going to have another look at today, and we're going to have a look at the Hotone Ampero. On the premise of, basically, 1, do we tend to go back to, and regardless of all the gear we have, do we tend to dial in the same sound on each different device that we have? And I think that was a resounding yes. Yes, we all have our own sound in our head, and no matter what you fucking buy, you end up trying to achieve that same sound. Right. However, was it the same? No fucking way. I will say without doubt. And I plugged in the Ampero again today, and I compared it against the Quad Cortex. And it's just not doesn't even touch the Quad Cortex. Now, I am not, for all of you who play Amperos, Remember, I've gigged one of these. Yeah. And at the time, absolutely loved it. I'm not saying you can't get you can't get good tones with it, because you can. But what I'm saying is, the Quad Cortex cost me £600. I paid £160 for this. That is 10 times what that is. The Quad Cortex is 10 times what the Ampero ever will be. It will take me a million years to even a million different IRs to try and get exactly the same tones I got on the Quad Cortex. Let's give you an example, yeah? Which is which? Okay. Now the next one. So which one was which? That last one you just heard was the Quad Cortex. So I'm not sure if you can hear now. I'll play a couple of chords with the Quad Cortex, then I'll play a couple of chords with the Ampero. Yeah? So you hear now. Now that took a lot of, that was all that tweaking I did not so long ago. Yeah, it's just not, it's night and day. I tell you what amplifies it more. So I like a fair bit of reverb, yeah? So if I'm going to go into the edit function now, I'm going to turn off the edit and reverb. Okay. So what you're going to hear now is just a dry amp sound, no reverb. So no masking, nothing to hide behind, yeah? I am currently in the Ampero. So as you can hear, yeah, it's obvious, completely obvious. So the Ampero, again, is a digital, trying to do a digital representation of something organic. Can't do it. I'm not saying it sounds bad, but what I am saying is it's definitely nowhere near as fucking good as the Quad Cortex. So, unfortunately, yeah, a couple of weeks down the line, it's a from me. So it's going, but not a you fucking shit. It's an you're not as good as my new girlfriend. Sorry, Quad Cortex. So yeah, it's not. It's going. So this is going. Would I use it as a separate? No, because now I've gone to a QC. Would I gig this on places? No, because I am just completely blown away by the tone and quality of the Quad Cortex. If you can afford one, guys, go and get one. Which brings us to the first update. Yep. This. Fucking love it. It is fantastic. Remember, this cost me, I think it was something like about 220 quid from Polaris for Music. To be fair, guys, from Polaris for Music, you knocked it out of the park with this one. I have not had to change anything apart from the pickups. And I absolutely love playing this. It is, to quote, I think Rabia says it, a reach chubber of a fucking neck. Yeah? It's a fucking hell of a neck. I mean, compared to my my classic there, this feels like I'm grabbing the whole fucking world in comparison. Yeah, it is a lot wider, a lot fatter. It's C-shaped, but I haven't even really spent that much time to lock it down and properly set the fucking thing up. Yeah, absolutely love it. Would I recommend one of these again? I've calmed down a little bit on the old Chibsons because I've got all I really need for now. What I probably might get is invest in it into a little cheap V or something like that, whether it's a shark fin or whether it's like a old school flying V, Gibson V. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, the weight is lovely. It plays nice. The neck is really nice. These fucking Fleor pickups I put in this, cracking. What I might do though, I'm not saying you can't get any fucking better than these, not by half, but as a starting level, which I am happy to gig with, these are fantastic, especially for the money. I think I paid, so it was something like about 35 quid for the pair of them. Brilliant little pickups. Fleor, they're on Amazon. Okay, right. Let's have a look at the next boy. So it started off an all black Polaris for Music Gibson Explorer Custom. What I've done to this? So since I purchased this guitar, I've made a mockery of the paints, which is really bad. It is really bad, so I'm not going to go too close. However, bridge is still the same. Again, the old Fleors, but these were the hot ones, the hot pickups of theirs. I think they're something like about 12k, something like that. I did have to change the nut on this because the nut was absolutely fucking appalling. So I changed the nut. I haven't had to change the tuners, and I've gigged the shit out of this so far as well. And practiced and rehearsed and all sorts with this thing. Fantastic guitar. This I thoroughly recommend. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. It just does what it doesn't in. It's an Explorer. Is it as good as a Gibson Explorer? No, not at all. Is it as good as an Epiphone Explorer? Kicks a shit into it. Yeah, honestly, kicks a shit into it. Definitely, the same, if not better. So instead of wasting your fucking 700 quid or something like that on an Explorer from Andertons these days, spend 230, 240 quid and have a bit of patience with the delivery from Polaris for Music or Cathy's or fucking Temu or AliExpress, whatever, because they all come from the same fucking factory anyway. But yes, absolutely brilliant guitar. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Okay, so let's discuss this fucking pile of shite. So this is this is the attempt at a Chibson SG, so on and so forth. Yeah. Is this anything like an SG? No. It is fucking definitely not. So what have I had to do with this? So first of all, I completely changed the tuners on it because the other ones were they either were as much as I would try to turn it half and the fucking thing wouldn't even turn. So the tuners were absolute dog shit that on it was originally. So I've put Geica locking tuners. Which seems to have got better. The stability is a bit better. I wouldn't say it's completely, but the nut is cut like an absolute piece of shit. So we're going further down, yeah. Front nibs are alright. Yeah, the pickups, as you saw in the original video, were absolute dog shit as well. So I've had to change out the pickups. These ones I put in were, I think they're the Vansons, I think they're the vintage ones. I didn't want to put the same fucking pickups in there all the time. So I put in the Vansons in here, and they're okay. They're okay. Vansons do really good pickups, to be fair. But I think it's just the fucking guitar. So I'm not sure if this is going to do this now. It's going to prove me fucking wrong now, isn't it? Well, that prior to filming this was hardly fucking working. So basically the switch when you put it onto the neck pickup wasn't working half the time. The volume pots just feel part on a wonk. So like as if it's been drilled on an angle. So part on a wonk and rough as fuck. So basically where it's wearing, because it's been drilled so badly, it's wearing the guitar away, the varnish away on the pots. Some of the pots are not so bad, but some are as clunky as fucking shit as better than the others, and some are worse. So, would I buy this guitar again? No. I'd rather smash my bollocks against the edge of a table than buy this guitar again. Am I going to waste any more fucking money on it? No, I'm not. No. The only reason that this still exists and I haven't set fire to it is because I've probably forgotten about it. So Polaris for Music again. This was a fail. Definitely a fail. All right. Would I buy an SG and would I recommend an SG from them? No, not a fucking chance. A slightly other one, which I haven't got anymore, which was the Strat. The that blue and black Strat I had, that was really nice. The only thing what I found with it was it played really lovely, but the neck had no on the edges of the neck in between. It was sharp on the edges. There was no filing at all, or rounding, or any softening of the edges. So it was basically just like running your hand up and down a worktop with a sharp edge on. Would I buy another one of those? A Polaris for Music Strat. For what I paid for it, yeah. In fairness, for what I paid for it, it sounded lovely from the get-go. I've still got the pickups from it on there, which I'll probably end up putting into another cheapie, or flogging on. Yeah, if I spent a little bit of time on just sanding down the edges of the fretboard, that would have been a keeper. It was a good little guitar. So I would give, definitely, yeah. So an update to finalise all off. I would say that the blue Les Paul Custom, definitely a thumbs up. The Epiphone, the Explorer Custom, yeah, definitely a thumbs up. The SG, definitely a fucking thumbs down. Thumbs down with no excuse as well. Just dog shit. Thumbs down. The Hotone Ampero, I'm sorry guys, it's going to have to be a thumbs down. It is going to be a thumbs down. It is what you pay for it. It's, yeah, if you are, so my experience from the Hotone Ampero beforehand as well, was if you're going to use them, invest in some really good IRs. The IR, I'm not sure if it's the IRs that's making it sound too rash and harsh, or it's the Amp models themselves. But yeah, in experience, I downloaded some free IRs with it, and that did make a big difference with the Hotone Ampero. Again, at the end of the day, it's 160 quid, Jesus Christ. Even brand new 200 quid. Really, really good value for money. But are they as good as a QC? Fucking no chance. No chance. So, anyway, guys, just a little update. Again, you're always going to get honest review. You might not be apparent when I do the first video, but if there's an update and a change in the way I feel about it, I will let you guys know. So keep an eye out for. So unfortunately, the Hotone Ampero patches. No, it's not going to happen. I might get the Vailton GP200 instead of this as a backup. That was a really good floorboard. There is going to be the Jackson Soloist. That's going to be coming very soon. And I got a few other irons in the works. I may be having a guest as well at some point in the next couple of weeks or so. We'll be doing some comparisons with some of the Line 6 gear. Anyway, until then, guys, have a good one, and I'll catch you soon.